We are back for Activation 8. Woo! Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. Hey, I'm feeling it with you, girl greatness. Yes. Ain't no stopping us now. We are on the move. Yes, yes, and yes. That's affirmative. Girl greatness, welcome in to day 8. We are making progress. It seems so far away to day 21. But here's the idea. Greatness costs something. Good is free. So you are going to feel the stretch. You are going to feel the burn. It's like when you get ready to work out, like I'm about to do. I'm getting ready to get back in the gym. And that muscle that I'm about to use in every part of my body, it's going to be stretching. So it's going to feel the burn and it's going to have the aches afterward, because the journey to a better, greater body, especially ones you want to work out, muscles that hadn't been worked, is really good for you. It's great for you, actually, right? Because we need to keep our muscles limber. I remember a trainer telling me that. We're going to stretch for it because we lose what we don't use. So that's the greatness muscle. That's the greatness muscle. So don't look at the finish line yet. Just keep trusting the process. And I'm here with you, because when I decided to do 21 days of activation, it had to be a stretch, because it's easy to do 3 days. That's good. It's easy to do 6 days. That's even gooder. It's then when it gets past the 7th day and it starts to move into that next phase, that's when you start to feel it. You start to feel like I've had enough of this. This is not, it's okay. I'll catch it any other day I can. You start to have that excuse. You start to feel maybe a little like confused, or you just get distracted. Remember, I promised you that we would go into the very 2 things for you to keep moving ahead to your greatness. It is 2 very powerful principles. And in these 2 principles, it will give you exactly what you need to activate your greatness in this moment. Before we do that, I have a question. Are you feeling any movement? Is there any movement you want to share with me? I want you to put it in the chat. My team will answer you, because I'm right here with you working. I'm working this whole greatness activation, so I'm going to stay clearly focused in that, right? But are you feeling any movement? And if you're feeling some movement, then it's working. If you're not feeling any movement, that's okay. That's absolutely normal, because it may take you a much more burn, a much more stretch to get there. Whichever way you go, just don't give up. Don't cave in and don't quit, because there you won't feel anything but the same thing you've always felt. And that will get you the same results you always got. That's how that works. To do something greater will require you to do something greater. Paradoxal. My words, my mantras, what I live by. And I am hoping that this is a life-changing moment for you. Light bulbs go off. You have a Satori awakening. Satori. And that you can feel this moment, this download, and say, yes, Lori is talking to me. If you're brand new over here at the activation, you just heard about it, you are showing up for the first time, welcome in, girl greatness. This is your day, your morning to activate. This is your season to activate your greatness. You're in the right place at the right time. I'm Lori Pelzer. I'm the CEO of Girl Go Be Great. I have 2 companies, but my Girl Go Be Great company is a lifestyle and success company. And we go for greater. We work with women entrepreneurs. We teach economic advancement, entrepreneur and personal development. We help you go for greater. 10x your entrepreneur experience, right? Where you can experience greater revenues. You can get your money to moving in your business with the right tools and the right tactics that fit not just for you specifically, but they're tried and true tactics. I've been an entrepreneur for 26 years. 26. When I say that, I say, gosh, I am aging. I'm 51 years old and I've had a lot of life. You get to hear a lot more about my story. You can just click here below, and after you finish activating, take a look around and get one of my get the story of Lori. Make sure you look at that video of Lori, because we're in an activation and we're here together right now in this live moment. I want you to get ready for greatness. So one of the things we want to do in this season for greatness as women, we want to get gathered again. We want to come to a place of gathering. I host, and I have hosted for 8 years, the Women Success Conference that you hear about. Go to a women conference. Well, I host those. I train and teach in those type of events. And you're in time to attend the Girl, It's Your Life Success Conference presented by yours truly, Lori Pelzer, and Girl Go Be Great. This year is going to be like no other year, because we've been through things that we haven't been through in many years. The last time we had a really unsure time was, of course, the Great Recession that happened in 2008. I lost all my money in the Great Recession. Every single thing except my shoes. You're going to hear more about that coming soon, because I got a whole exciting challenge coming 2022. You're going to want to get in there too. You're going to want to stay connected over here at Girl Go Be Great, because we don't plan to stop. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. We're on the move because this is a thing. Greatness is a destination that we never, ever stop reaching for. It moves us to one level of our destination to the next, to the next, to the next. And that's really serious. That's for real, for real. I've been on this journey for a lifetime. I will remain on this journey. So I want you to get excited that this is not something you just come and get and leave. This is something you keep digesting, keep eating, keep digesting, keep eating. I'm excited for you because I know if you get this, your life will radically change. Your entrepreneur dreams will be expanded. And that's what we're after. So every year I host a Women's Success Conference. I was on tour for 2 years with the Girl It's Your Life Success Tour, and now we're Girl It's Your Life Success Conference. You get to come to Atlanta, Georgia. We don't have any virtual seats because we need to gather. We've been virtually connecting, doing everything right. And now it's that time. Now I know you're thinking, how will you make this happen? That's where activating your greatness muscles come in at. It's a mental thing. It's an emotional thing. It's a spiritual thing. So it happens in the inside of you. Okay. So I want you to just trust that. Show up to your activations and I will guide you through this. Right in this moment, we have 40 seats in the room. We want to honor the idea of still being able to gather, but gather safely. We're at the Four Seasons Hotel Atlanta, 29th, 30th, and 31st of October. You have an opportunity to get your seat. There's a link that's below. My team is putting it here. girlgobegreat.com. Go click the link for the Girl It's Your Life Success Conference 2021. These are premier VIP experiences. You will get a $397 experience. No, you're going to get a $10,000 experience. The things I plan to teach: how to get rich in your niche, how to explode online, how to increase your revenue. You're going to leave this experience mentally, emotionally, spiritually greater. And then all the tactics and tools that you can handle. Sitting at my feet is sitting at a woman's feet that I became a millionaire in my 30s. I didn't know it. I didn't understand it. I was out, growing and moving and changing lives and on billboards and a radio show with the top DJ, disc jockey in the city. But I didn't know what I didn't know. And I didn't know I had all this healing to do around my childhood. And there it was. I was outrunning failure. So there were times I wasn't even sure about my rich girl in me. I wasn't sure about what I was here to really do in the world, even though I was doing great work, helping hundreds and hundreds of women become a homeowner, building her own rich legacy. But right now we're in a different time. We're in a different time because things have changed. We got a social construct that's not working for us. We have a whole idea of women that are thriving. There's a portion, and then there's a whole portion of us that's still looking and seeking. And that may be you. If you're here in the thriving, you can 10x that thrive. I'm never in a space that I just know I've made it and arrived, because I haven't. I'm on a soul journey to the next level of greatness until I close my eyes and dirt is put on my face. You got to go back and look at activation number 7. I share with you my COVID experience, where I'm still right now, almost 10 months in, trying to gather my tastes. It happened. It was real. I was close to death. I could feel it. I was going through all of the bad stuff, 102 temperatures and more. So activating your greatness is a birthright, yes. It's a commitment, yes. And you have to learn how. It's a desire, yes. We talked about desire early on in the activation. You got to go catch up if you're new. And if you're here again, girl greatness, let's get these last few activation moments. And I'm cheering for you to go put it in the world. So go to girlgobegreat.com, get your seat, because they are already moving. You're already maybe behind the 8 ball because you're just finding out. And I want you in the room with me. I want you to be at my feet. I want you to experience something that's so great and powerful that will change everything for you. I want you to trust that. Okay? Greatness activation in order to keep moving. In order to keep moving forward in greatness. Number 1, you will have to create activity with a sense of urgency. You'll have to create activities with a sense of urgency. You have to create either a single activity or activities with a sense of urgency. What does that mean? Very simply, with a get up and go. With a mindset to not let it sit on your desk or sit in your purse or sit on your countertop or sit in your drawer or wait on someone to say you can, or looking around you hoping that you'll get a yes from someone instead of creating your own yes. What could you be working on? What could it look like if you created a sense of urgency, a get up and go with momentum with it, with energy of positivity, visibility, of you seeing the vision in front of you? What could you do with that? You could move something. You could move mountains. You've heard this term. So in this moment, to keep moving, number 1, the urgency will have to be created to get your activities or your activity. And if you don't have any activities, then we got to create you some. That's what you got to do at the Girls Your Life conference. You got to come in and create a plan of what activities do you need to be working on. Then you got to then do the thing called keep coming, keep going, keep coming, keep going. This will build your activity up. If you keep coming and keep going with an intense focus, you then will create that activity level that creates inspiration, that creates for you all of the movement that makes greatness actually spark. Like creating a match to a flame, a match to a stove that's gas. Turn it up and it just, that's how you want it. You don't want it to be combustible to the point that it just blow up in your face. But sometimes greatness is that tough. It's that. But I want you to just get excited, because all it means is to be urgent, create an urgency. Don't just sit on a year in and year out. If you know it's something you got to do in you, It's time to put a sense of urgency on it. Make it at the top of your mind, right? Top of the mind awareness, and make it a priority. Priorities move things. Urgency move things. If I said today that you were going to die of cancer, what would be your next sense of urgency? That all the tests showed you're going to die of cancer, and many have died of cancer. Cancer is, for all of us, the big scare. I've learned to get, ignited with, I'm here for a whisper. I have something to do. And if that be my journey, that I will take and challenge myself to still be in my greatness and move. Because we've heard stories of overcomers of cancers of all sorts. 2, you want to do this thing and do it right. You want to do it and you want to do it big. You want to think big. You want to think big and not major in the minors. And here's the only example I have for you. You do not want to keep creating a to-do list that you never finish. All of us get distracted when we create a list of priorities and we don't finish them. We've all done that. We can get distracted. But if you are the kind of person that doesn't go back and create and do it and move it into, a movement, and you get sidetracked on a regular basis, then you're working with something that we got to work on. Your greatness is being kind of flatlined by the idea that you're just minoring in the majors. Don't major in the minors and don't minor in the majors, because minors don't usually get to the majors, but majors are expected to maintain that posture. Here's why. Because the goal here is that you stay ahead in movement. So if you are putting things on your priority list that doesn't require your attention, that may be why they're not getting done. And there it happens, then that affects your sense of urgency, because you don't feel an urgent to get it done, an urgency pulling at you. So they work hand in hand. So the idea here is to create priorities that you are committed to, a purpose priority that you're committed to, that you're going to see to the finish line, with a total commitment. You got to go back and look at some of the other activations I've created for you, and one that was with desire and that sense of urgency, and you will get your activity up. But if you keep creating list after list, thing after thing, that's off purpose, that doesn't have anywhere to go, you get stuck right there. And right there is where you crash. Your greatness just keep going flatline. And you have to keep doing this thing called activating. You should do this on a regular basis anyway. Getting in positions and postures in women communities. I want you to go to girlgobegreat.com and join my Girl Go Be Great community, because we're about to launch our new exciting Girl Go Be Great, the Full Circle community, where we're having a 360 full circle experience. You get an opportunity to get connected to something that feels sage and sisterhood. That's our mantra and our mission in the new Girl Go Be Great community. For you today, you've activated just by hearing. You've activated by seeing me and hearing and seeing me. Now it's time for you to go do something with the information. You're activated. I want you to say this: I'm activated. And now you're activated to keep moving. You now know you got to create an urgency. That priority list cannot be that one you just do a to-do list and leave the purpose and sidetrack from it and never get what's really important to you in the front of you. If you're a woman entrepreneur and you're ready to get rich in your niche, you're ready to increase your mental and get yourself, I'm talking fully encapsulated with the idea of greatness through your body, mind, and soul, and you're ready to, and I get excited when I say this, expand, right? Because expansion is the thing we're after. We're not after staying in the same place. The Girl It's Your Life Success Conference is for you. Get rich in your niche. and you don't have a niche, I'm going to teach you niching, how to find that thing that you're great at and what you need to do to put it in the world. If you're an entrepreneur who's been making money and making a difference, you want to be here because there is exercises that I've planned just for you as an advanced entrepreneur. Let's get excited about activating our greatness because it opens doors to everything. I'll see you at activation number 9, because day 9, we're headed somewhere. I mean, it starts to turn all the way up. And that is going to be a special motivation session that I have planned just for you. Girl Greatness, have a great day. You go be great, and head over to girlgobegreat.com. Click the button to join my podcast on iTunes. As well, subscribe right here and be all in when these live activations are happening, so you're the first to know. I'll see you at the Girls Your Life Success Conference here in Atlanta. Your seat belongs to you. Activate that. Manifest that. I'll see you on the other side, Girl Greatness.